I'm just going to talk just a minute about emotional regulation. And when I'm talking about emotional regulation, I'm just not talking about emotional regulation of the child. I also expect the parent to be emotionally regulated, right? And so what we do is we talk about we're going to expect the child to be emotionally regulated, and we're going to ask the parent to be emotionally regulated. And one generally is going to be more emotionally regulated than the other, right? I teach in the class, in individual therapy, I teach how to become emotionally regulated. But today I just want to point out, like, one of you is going to be more emotionally regulated. And the one that's less emotionally regulated, you're going to just have a spotlight on you. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be like, hey, mom and dad were regulated themselves, but you just continued to scream, or you decided to say mean words or whatever. And we've got to really talk about that, because you can't blame mom and dad for the reason that you were out of control with your emotions, right? Like, you can't blame it on mom and dad, or vice versa. If the child's regulated and the mom and dad's screaming and saying mean things, we can't blame the child, okay? So one of you, the challenge is who's going to become more emotionally regulated first. And parents, I'm looking at you saying, not only do you expect it of your child, but you have to expect it of yourself. You know what we say, you know what we like to say as therapists, you're a model for your child. You're a model for your child. In individual therapy, I really check the parents. I really focus a lot on, hey, yes, we'll talk about the child, and I'll help them develop the skills, you know, but I also want to help you as a parent, all right? It's important. My main point here is one of you is going to become more emotionally regulated, and then there's going to be an emphasis, there's going to be a highlight on the one that's not regulated, and then that's the one that we've got to really focus on regulating. All right, y'all? All right.